was to become a teacher, here's what I would do. I would, first of all, be very kind to my students and make sure they have lots of fun. I would make sure that they at least have time to do some arts and crafts and laugh a little bit instead of sitting all day having just listening and work to do. I would also grade lots of papers and have lots of work to do, but that's okay with me. As long as they have students and other things to teach, I can be fun with them and meet new students every year. I think I will have lots of fun being a teacher, and some of my work that I will be doing would be to grade papers,
You can wrap up. Finish up.
give other people tests out, and grade report cards. I would love to be a teacher, and thank you for listening to my speech.
Today I'm talking about the class today. The class today was really fun. We learned about different things, how to make our public speaking great, and not just like I don't know how to do this, so I'll just leave it out. We learned how to do hand gestures, and we learned how to do hand gestures, and we learned how to have a clear voice, and we learned how to stand properly.
Hello, my name is Tanmay. I'm talking about the water cycle. My name is Henry 2O. I'm a thin blue raindrop that takes one thread. That is called the water cycle. First, I evaporate to the sky. Then I
Farming by conserving water, and I will make hydrogen cars to stop pollution.
Excellent.
And today I'm going to talk about how leaves change color when the season changes. So during spring and summer, the leaves are always green, and there's this pigment in leaves called chlorophyll, which makes the leaves look green. And when autumn comes by, then there is also a yellow and orange pigment. And those were hiding in spring and summer, but now since chlorophyll, the production of chlorophyll gets slowed down, the yellow and orange pigments start to grow. And also there is a red pigment which keeps the leaves from sun damage and other harmful things, and also gives the tree time to take more nutrients from the leaf before it falls. And then finally, the leaf turns brown. And brown is a color which all the waste in the leaf that is left shows.
Great.
And then
Great, excellent.
many cultures. In India, in the Indian flag, the saffron represents for courage. The white represents for truth and peace. The green represents for growth. The Ashok Chakra has 24 spokes. Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Taj Mahal is made out of marbles, and it is. Hello, my name is Drew. The topic that I'm going to be talking about is soccer. Soccer is the most popular sport in the world, and almost every country plays it. Every 4 years, one country hosts a FIFA World Cup, which is the most popular sporting event in the world. To be a good soccer player, you have to have quick feet and a good amount of speed and strength. And the sport is called soccer in America, but in every other country they call it football. Soccer involves a lot of technique and ball control, because if you don't have a good first touch, your pass or shot will not be good.
Excellent.
I think they shouldn't. Cell phones are a big distraction. Kids only use cell phones for video games and other stuff. They don't use it properly. They only use it for video games. They don't use it for information and other needy stuff. On the other side, if you use cell phones properly, they are a good device, but most kids don't. Cell phones are a good device if you use it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm Roshni. I'm going to talk about microbes. Microbes are microscopic things that no person could see, but they're everywhere. They're even on the ground right now, but no person would see it. Some microbes are good and they help, but some microbes, such as viruses, make us sick. Microbes are the one who make bread spongy. Microbes also make you sick. But microbes are not just bad, they're also good. Most people think that microbes just do bad, but they do more good than bad. They make trash into good fertilizer. But a lot of trash only turns into a little fertilizer. Microbes are a good living thing that people cannot see, and some people don't know that they're really better than just making us sick.
Namaste everyone, my name is Arpana and I am in 5th grade. Does anyone smell something, like some kind of food? Can anyone tell me the answer?
Pizza!
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about pizza today, and pizza is very delicious. It can be a little junky sometimes, but who cares? We need to make our body feel comfortable. So that's why we eat food and all kinds of stuff. So you can put toppings on pizza like veggies, meats, or any kind of things. And usually pizza, you put cheese on pizza and veggies or any other type of stuff. So cheese is a dairy product. And it's made out of milk, and it's actually rotten milk. But who cares? Cheese is good, so you can eat it. And you put veggies. So veggies are really good for your body. They make you healthy. They make you strong. And there's all types of veggies that you can put on pizza. There's no restriction. And meats, they're protein, which is kind of good for your body, but I mean, eating it all the time is not so good. And so pizza, you can put anything on pizza, anything you want. And I love pizza, just like everyone does.
I'm going to talk about my 3 wishes. My first wish would be to have access to all the books in the world, and I think it would make me a really knowledgeable person. My second wish would be to have like a time machine that could take me back into the olden days and like to find out what George Washington did like for his pastimes. And my third wish would be to live a long, happy life.
Excellent.
Is why do we have seasons? We have seasons because our Earth is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. In the winter, in the northern hemisphere, our Earth is closer to the sun, and in the summer, it's further away. It is a common misconception that our Earth is further in the winter and closer in the summer.
The topic is on tennis. In tennis, people think you need a lot of handwork, but mostly you need leg work. And you don't run in tennis, you shuffle. The most basic thing in tennis is a forehand thrown stroke and a backhand thrown stroke. The way you hold your racket is also very important. You also need to know all the lines to when you have to run to them. For example, there's a singles line, doubles line, base line, centers line, and service line.
Use your hand. We want to understand how the racket you use it. Okay. Thank you.
I will be telling you guys about vascular surgery today because it's a form of surgery that I want to be when I grow up. Vascular surgery is a form of surgery in which you operate on any nerve, veins, where blood flows, and you cure any diseases or abnormalities located in them. I want to be a vascular surgeon because it is overshadowed by cardiosurgery and neurosurgery, but I think that the way that blood flows in our veins and goes to other organs is important to our survival. Thank you.
waste in landfills, and it protects the animals and helps keep our environment clean. Recycling paper saves trees because trees help keep our environment clean and helps make the air cleaner so as to breathe, so we have more oxygen. It also helps the ozone, and recycling products like glass bottles and paper and other stuff too reduces the cost of making newer stuff. So recycling should be mandatory.
Giasha, I'm going to talk about what I like to do. I like to do art and sing. I also like sewing. I do sometimes play with my family and friends. I also like to play with my dolls and my little sister, Manya. I love to play with my little toys, and I also like when friends come over to my house. I love when I go around places, and I also love to go to the park and be on my scooter. I like to do a lot of photography, and I love to run. I love to do a lot of things, but what I really like to do best is to play with my family and friends, and my little sister especially.
Excellent.
I'll be talking about my favorite subject in school, which is science. In science this year, we learned about biology and animals and plants and all that stuff. We also did 4 different dissections, which included crayfish, a squid, a shark, and an earthworm. In the shark, we found 4 unfertile babies, and they looked really creepy. And also in the earthworm, when we dissected it, since his skin is very thin, we cut right through the intestine, and then that's where a bunch of dirt just came flowing out. So, the thing that made science class the best was that he let us fool around half of the time. So, and also we also had lots of funny jokes in the class. Like when we were learning about animals and keystone species, he said on our cover sheet for our exam, it said, "You otter bear my puns," like otters and bears.
This pen. Now this pen is not an ordinary pen.
Hey.
It's a special pen. It's a spy pen. It has a camera in it. It has a speaker in it, so you can record everything around you. It also has a special sharp point, because when you're a spy, you need to be able to protect yourself. And that's it.
And I'm going to tell you water. If you don't have water, you can die. And since most people don't want to die, you should probably have water. Because if you want to live, you should probably drink water. So who wants to have water?